Twitch, YouTube, what is good? A lot of people woke up this morning to just some new Destroy Lonely. See you soon with the little broken heart symbol, you know, because that is the next album that he is dropping. The next, you know, part in that series is what he should be doing this year. And I hope he's on some good timing, some good beats. I hope he's sounding nice. We got 5 tracks, you know, that I assume are just some, you know, throwaways. We got Ken Carson at the end. You call this a little EP. The See You Soon EP, Nylon track 1, new Destroy Lonely. Let's go. Upside down. I fuck with cover art. I'll turn it up. There we go. When she sack it, shot it go down it. Can't believe this shit, I just thinking. I blow stacks, shit, cash by the 100. Yeah, 100,000. Counting us since a kid, I'm not bow wow. But she ready to eat till the child down. They can't let believe me, got too many styles. I been plotting on this for 10,000 hours. No, they sauce not a secret, it's 1,000 hours. I just like stuck on me like a superpower. Like a superpower. Superpower. Okay, Lone. Hey, the first minute, I'm liking that so far. Has a good little, you know, drop in it as well. This is a good start. Rich, I wouldn't say his last album was boring. If anything, I've listened to it more months later down the road than I did when it first originally dropped. But LLF, that is a good project. That's a good project. What's this? I saw your link twisted. I don't want to listen to too many singles before the album. I'm too hot on discussion. I got way more green than a farm. He counting that shit up this track. That's a solid track. That's a solid track. Something nice and easy to listen to from Lone, you know what I'm saying? I wonder who's going to be producing on this next project. I think that, you know, means a lot for Destroy Lonely. I want to know on this track. I didn't really hear a tag. But again, nice little 2-minute track, Nylon. I just kind of heard one verse, which was okay, you know what I mean? Because we don't got to drag out all the songs, especially, you know, on this little EP. SDP, which I heard this has something to do with the Travis Scott, you know, interlude. We'll see who directly samples. Smoking way more weed than Snoop Dogg. I gotta smoke one, drink one, pop one. Looking for a real nigga where you got one. Ain't gotta say shit, you know I got one. Check the white shot. Take names, get a nigga knocked out. Ain't Kendrick, bitch, I'm a top dog. I've been sitting, bitch, I'm a right. Kendrick Top Dog reference? She pageant, flashy show style. There's a flavor, fire on street vibe. Blue cautious, can't trust nobody. Smoking, drinking, pill pop. Drop that, go to some real zone. Just tell me how you feel that. And turn a brick in a brand new bug iron. Okay. Pop one, smoke one, pop one. So he definitely has like the whole Travis thing going for him, you know, sample, whatever you want to call it, on this track. That's nice. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, it would make sense that that is on here, because that might not end up getting cleared for like an official album too, you know what I mean? Maybe it would, I'm not sure. But a Travis and Lone song, I think a lot of people have been saying this for years, would be extremely cool. I think their styles would mesh. I think Destroy Lonely is definitely inspired a little bit. This would make sense. It's cool that he did this, I'm not gonna lie. I like that.
perfectly translates to Lone's music, though, you know?
Every stepping on shit, I got him pissed out. Smoking way more weed than Snoop Dogg. Way back then, living New York. Got a sight out of mine, I don't do college. I'm the top floor boss, now it's blue collar.
He's a top floor boss, chat.
I got a smoke one, drink one, pop one. Looking for the real nigga where you got one. Ain't gotta say shit, you know I got mine. Check the white shot. Sit down, get a nigga knocked out. I ain't Kendrick, bitch, I'm a top dog. I been sitting, bitch, I'm a rock star.
Yeah. I want that fun Lone music. This is what I want, you know what I mean? Not the craziest beat I've heard, but you know, this will do. Woo! Twisted, I did see that. There's some long Quedeca songs. I'm definitely gonna make a video one day on that album, by the way. You know, a little everything you need to know. I saw that though. I saw you tweeted this song track lengths. First time chatter, Kins Warp, what's good? Crazy, the music, it's all over, the world's ending. The world is, I don't know, the world might be ending, I don't know. We got great music tonight though. See Your Face. Lone is 2 for 2. Not gonna lie. Again, I'm assuming album throwaways, whatever. See Your Face, track 3. It's at the pace, you know, these tracks are at the pace I would have assumed as well. I guess Feel the way that I would have assumed for what he's going for right now.
I showed up high, but I can't lie, you get me high. In your face. I know this won't change. You can stay in spacious. You ain't gotta talk, we ain't gotta say shit. I feel so amazing.
We ain't gotta talk, we ain't gotta say shit.
I'm not trying to be so abrasive. I got the AP a facelift. I'm complex, I'm not complacent.
Yeah. Let Lone just rap, let him just go. He's going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, my bad. I thought I was gonna drop a little bit earlier. Still tough. I hope this one keeps growing as it goes on. My shit focused? Damn. Only think about when I see you again. You again. Only think about when I see you again. You again. Every time you're away, I see your face that's brazen. Separating got me anxious. So tired of all the fake shit. No playing, no lying, you my lady. Criticizing, going crazy. For your mind, I'm right here, baby. Ooh.
Middle of the night, between your thighs, we could lie. I showed up high, but I can't lie. You get me high. In your face. I know this won't change. You can stay in spacious.
Alright. It's nothing like reinventing the wheel for Destroy Lonely, but it sounds nice. These have decent choruses to them. These have been some decent tracks so far. Like, if this was officially released or not, these sound solid. I mean, I haven't had one that has got me out of my seat crazy that I need to, like, get on my iPhone, on my Apple Music, instantly stat right now. Insane Destroy Lonely. He's back, whatever. I definitely think anybody that switched up was, treating him a little bit harsh. Again, LLF, I'll defend that. I think that was solid. I'm really excited to see what he does next. I've also been at a point where I'm kind of open to see whatever he does. I'm kind of open to see what he does next, honestly. Like, I'm a fan of it if looks could kill. We've seen him do some crazy stuff. Like, I'm here for some good music, whatever he wants to do. Another good beat, another song that grew on me though. Like, what the hell is that, dude? Like a violin or what? That's one right there though. I'm saying I didn't even think I was gonna like it at first, like that first minute. I thought it was gonna drag on a little bit, but nah. Super Serum, what a title. Alright, track 4 I guess. And then the last one has Ken Carson, so that's exciting. Again, I don't really know what to expect, but Lone's doing good so far. Please don't give me an ad after this track. I know it's coming. It's gonna happen once this video.
They say what don't kill you make you strong, you know what I mean?
What's not gonna kill you gonna make you stronger. Yes.
She was right, yeah.
Right.
I was on the road, missing my family. Fighting myself, I don't call, I don't see him. Millions on the shelf.
See ya. Low key, he said that. He said that though. He said that though, not me.
She ain't play, she super serious. I go ghost, I'm so mysterious. Everybody curious, thinking race, stuck on frosty place, but this ain't cereal. Kill sweat every single day, look bitch, I'm cereal.
Serious cereal, okay. Not bad, lonely. I agree. I agree. You know, he can get away with some rhymes, simple rhymes, back to back here and there. At the end of the day, though, I think he's always been the slightly better lyricist over probably Ken Carson. But it's weird because I kind of preferred Ken Carson's music more slightly recently, but hey, they've gone back and forth.
I'm not feeling you. If you my five, I keep you by my side. You got some me and you. I let her ride. She load up the fire. She might shoot at you. She slip and slide. Pussy.
She might shoot at you.
That's what spilling do. Don't let me drive. Try to way too high. Don't let me drive. Spaceship ride. Let you touch the
way too high. Don't let me drive.
We been out the miles. We been out that mileage. Head up, I had it rough last year. Intoxicated, I can't see and I can't hear. Home alone, I wish you was right, yeah. I was on the road, missing my family. Fighting myself, I don't call, I don't see them. Millions on the shelf, diamonds here like chandeliers. Couldn't give me help, it give me strength, it's super serious.
It's gotta be like Clayco and Cody on at least a couple of these. Swear. Another solid track. I'll stand on what I said, like basically one song ago. It's nothing like to get out of my seat for. It's nothing insane. But I like what it's going. It's a good preview of what he's going for. It makes me feel, that his next project's probably gonna be solid. SRTBBL featuring Ken Carson. What a title. Now, I think this is the snippet that a lot of people wanted. Dark Side, 00 Dark Side, something like that. Hey. It's on SoundCloud now. Here we go. This is the one I'm most excited for.
Came from Africa, bro. My bitch from Berlin. And she brought her bitch from Italy. Long go fuck her friend.
I about to fuck her friend. I got some shooters that pull up and hop out of bed. I done spit the 10. I done made a 10 and spin it again.
I done spit the 10 and bought your bitch Vinci moccasins. Why you love that thotty bitch? Hellcat got a BBL, yeah. It came with a wide body kit. Hell, I ain't leaving no shells. I got a shell catcher on the skin.
Nah, this mix is doing them dirty, right? Like, they're just straight up just talking to me in my ear. Something's off, dude, because I feel the bass, but at the same time, it just feels wrong. It feels wrong.
Hellcat got a BBL, yeah. It came with a wide body kit. Hell, I ain't leaving no shells. I got a shell catcher on the skin. It came with a bean. How the fuck a nigga gon'
This mix is missing something, dude.
Disrespectful and I got a touchy wrist. I got tired of the a hoe, I had to switch my bitch up. We done spit the block, man down, he won't get picked up.
Push start that drop top, I switch my vehicle.
Okay, it feels like a filthy beat.
My pants cost a nickel. I got swag when I ain't even trying.
Dopamine this month, facts. All right, we'll check that out after, Evan. Hold up.
Hold on, baby, it's opium gang. Whatever we saying is whatever goes. I put that ice in my chain and rockin' that VVS and white gold. If they saying we getting paid, I tell my niggas, come on, let's go. Bitch, I get a check, then I'm gone.
I spend it on filet mignon, designer clothes, I'm living lavishly. I sent my plug a PJ cause he got them pints of bad shit. He was all G6 on the G6, you don't get high, you still first class. All these bitches pop pussy, fuck the boots, where the ratchet bitch.
I turned the butcher bitch straight into a ratchet bitch. I'm in the spot, trippin', loading up the ratchet bitch. I'm running around the lobby, fucking Brenda Ashley. I get money actually, but now my plugs be taxing me.
Now my plugs taxing, cause they know I'm cash.
Even that tag is like abrupt. I can't be tripping, right? This shit is like just not. Again, I feel the bass a little bit, but it's just not hitting like the other tracks I'm used to hearing from them. I appreciate the back and forth though. It's a good idea.
Money actually, but now my plugs be taxing me.
It's got a very dark feel, obviously.
Cause they know I'm having. Everywhere I go, I keep my fire. I'm not lagging. If I 7,
hey, I believe it, Ken. I believe it.
If I this spit fire like a dragon.
Like a dragon.
But nobody know what happened. That boy just got hit with that flame like some matches. All I represent is my gang, and that's facts, bitch.
All I smoke is loud, and I'm proud. I don't give no fuck. She fucked the whole gang. This bitch died.
Loud, and I'm proud.
A hot dog, the color, and then Rolls Royce, and fuck the Bentley truck, lounge truck, Porsche truck, track car, add it up, your mouth off.
These niggas tweaking, yeah, like they on bath sauce. Shawty, yeah, I'm geeking up, I'm finna take off. All I talk is cash talk. My bitch got a cash walk, but an SIT and I smash up. My shooter get paid to crash up.
That was an interesting one because it never really had like a peak to it. You know what I mean? Like the beat was pretty consistent throughout. It wasn't something that had like these crazy drops to it. Again, it was just kind of back and forth. There's a lot of Ken on there. I like to see it. It's weird. It's kind of it's a weird 5 out of 5. It's nothing to, or 4 out of 5, something like that. It's close. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm nothing to glaze Lone about that. Maybe my timeline was on a little bit today. But I'm glad he dropped for sure. I hope to see more from him this summer, especially like officially releases. Definitely out of like a single, right? Like if he was to drop a music video soon or start a rollout really heavily, because I know him and Ken have had some snippets. I definitely want to see a crazy single. Like Love For You, that was a good single. There's great stuff on LLF. There's a couple good videos for that as well. I like that era from him. If Looks Could Kill, I've heard has the best like leaks and has the best era there, and I'm a fan of that album. I always just said like if you just shorten the track list, even just 10 tracks, we're talking possibly even classic level. It just like gets to be where the album gets 30 tracks, whatever, with the deluxe, and he's done that type of stuff. I don't want him to do that in the next project. Maybe his next project to be like 20 tracks or less. Let's go back down there if I'm Lone. Let's keep moving in the direction of like these type of beats, just fun flows, finding new pockets, experimental music, maybe on a couple tracks if I'm Lone. Get a couple features on there. I think that would be, I think if the whole tape was just solo, we don't want Lone to fall into that like repetitive type of thing as well. I'm just talking for his next project here. This is what I want to see. I'm gonna make a main channel video on Lone here soon, but this is a good start. He's showing us the direction he's going, and like I said, Ken Carson, put him on there. Cardi, obviously they put out one song together on Ken's album, whatever. They threw that on the end. Maybe it's Lone's turn to get a Cardi feature this time around. That's not crazy to say. Everyone else is getting a Cardi feature. Maybe Lone should get one. I think the fans would appreciate that, the Opium fans, especially with Cardi, dropping so much music nowadays, which is crazy to say, but he's doing so many features and collabs as well. If Lotto can get one, then give one to Lone. He deserves one Cardi feature on his album, but it would be cool to see a couple other people in there, whether it's Quavo. People say Lil Baby's trying to tap in with Opium nowadays. Who knows? It'd just be fun to see a couple more features on Lone's projects. I know Ken and Lone like to keep it to themselves, keep it to the Opium crew. I get it. But I think it'd be fun to have a few just mainstream features on there. I think it'd be the opportunity to do so. These guys can loan. They're mainstream now. They pull big crowds at the Rolling Louds. They're solidified. They've been doing their thing for years, and I think I think it'd be fun to just see some different songs out of them. You know what I mean? Like someone get Tekka on their project or something. You know what I mean? Like let's switch it up. You know what I mean? Let's interest the people in some new collabs. That's all I can say. Otherwise, I like what Lone's previewing here. Some solid tracks. I might put it on my Apple Music and bump it a little bit, but I mean, whatever he officially drops next, as long as that's better, I'm probably bumping that a lot more, let's be honest. But let me know in the comments what you think of this new Lone. Glad he dropped this off. And can you complain about a Destroy Lonely surprise drop? Come on now.